What's up, everyone? Mike here, and I'm going to be playing The Outer Worlds for the first time and sharing my thoughts, impressions, definitely a good deal of gameplay. I'm thinking maybe the first hour or so, maybe first half hour. It depends on what we're able to accomplish here. I have to say, I'm really excited for this. Not only, is Obsidian just absolutely talented, but all of the reviews that I haven't paid attention to too many reviews just because I don't want to really spoil too much or I don't know, like just reviews. I already know generally when I'm sold on a game, but some of the comments made even just more so sold me on the game, if that makes sense. Like the comparisons or the mere mention of Firefly, like part Firefly, part Fallout, part Mass Effect. That right there is just music to my ears. So we're just gonna get this started. That's weird. Usually games start at 50%. I'm just gonna keep it at the default. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that is the default. Apply. I'm gonna check out the settings. Probably not too much here. Okay, we do want subtitles on. Show Bark subtitles. Okay, we want cinematic subtitles too. I do want to be friendly to our hearing impaired audience and anybody that might be watching. Plus, sometimes you have people that might want to watch like at work, but they have to mute their phone or something. You never know. It's always good to have. Wow, they let you customize the HUD like a good amount. Okay. Anyways, let's get this started. We're gonna let's do normal. I like how they have story that, it's not easy, it's story. That's a good way to have an easy difficulty without really making it seem like insulting to the player. Yes. Oh, okay, so we could have just controlled that here. Now, for those that don't know, again, this is developed by Obsidian. It's published by Private Division.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Have some nasty like frame rate dips there right in the beginning. Like, look at this. I find it hard to believe that it's supposed to be running this poorly. Yeah, that's not right.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, again, that opening sequence didn't really expect the type of stutters that we saw there. Strength average. Now, I think if there's anything that is like a magic class, or, I mean, not magic, but, you know, something equivalent, but it looks like it would be probably a ranger or melee. We have 6 points. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on here. So, let's see. We're going to... Critical. Ooh, headshot. Charm. Now, that's interesting. They're going to have temperament there. Okay, natural health regeneration. I was going to say, how is that a stat? But that actually makes sense. You know what? I don't think that's necessary. We don't plan to get shot or hit. With the dialogue that seems to be in this, wait. All right, let's just go.
Someone I can have a conversation with.
Oh, so we go through. All right, we're gonna. Wait, what do we do? Okay. Range.
I hear Monarch's in need of more game hunters. Your skills would have been wasted in a corporate lab.
No discernible aptitude. What? Wow, this is kind of in depth. I did not expect this level of nuance in terms of the character customization. Okay. Let's just go.
I hope you're comfortable with needles.
Defaults to female. I'm okay with that. You know what? No. Whoa. Nope. Nope. Hair. You know, I'm okay with the way she looks. Let's put a scar on her. Oh, they got the Joker scars. Ha. And age. Yeah, she good. Wait, let's randomize it. Are you sure you... Yes, let's random. Whoa. Well, that kind of looks like a chick with a... Okay. Yep. This is the one. We're just going to go with it. What's the default? Oh. Man. Okay. You got some crazy designs here. None of them are pretty. Wow. See, I was hoping for something like really out there, but okay, this looks pretty out there. Let's go with it. And of course, we gotta go with Kage. What now? Next. Yes. Yes.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
At least it's running good now.
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
But you're gonna jump after getting shot? So I'm kind of lost what's going on. I mean... So we woke up.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. Skip drive.
Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
What?
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
This game looks a lot better than I thought it would. Now, in case you don't know, this game runs at native 4K on the Xbox One X. That's what I'm playing this on. I don't know. I'm curious if it's running at a dynamic resolution. I don't think it is. There was no reports of it. I might have to take some screenshots and do some pixel counts, or just wait for Digital Foundry to do the work for us. But
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
I'm really impressed with the presentation so far.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
This game is gorgeous. Well, first of all, I'm surprised he doesn't have a gun or a weapon, or I can't search his body. But I've always wanted to get into Fallout. My issue, and they're good games, there's no doubt about that, but my issue's always been the environments were just so drab, and I know it's after, you know, a nuclear fallout and everything like that, so that it makes sense. But to me, it seemed like it kind of would get boring or monotonous. Just it was one of the things that always kind of held me back from really getting into the series. And admittedly, Fallout has gotten more and more colorful, but it's also like dropped in quality, as we've seen with Fallout 76. And so, I mean, this is like, this is kind of like Fallout on acid, and I'm definitely digging that. I need a weapon. Ooh.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here.
Hold on. I mean, I know it's early, but at least so far.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Toggle history. Okay, that's cool. In case you don't hear what they say or something. I mean, that is a cool feature.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's Choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
It's interesting. It's not giving me the option to ask the other questions before. So, if you select an answer or select the next dialogue choice, are you just stuck with that?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Didn't your gun misfire and that's how you got hurt? I mean, what's the hope? Is the hope?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous saltuna.
Okay, so sometimes you could, you could select something that was
The
previously.
Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Okay, if it's not obvious by now, basically, just full disclosure, if there's any dialogue, any cutscenes, anything with any exposition, I'm just going to abruptly shut up. I don't want to get in the way of the presentation. Okay, that's cool.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to the complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world. Oh, okay. Giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TTD meter refreshes slowly over time. Okay. You know, it's funny because I was just thinking, like the last time I had one of those, I don't know, moments right there. You notice like the purple circle. I was like, I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Ooh. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any kind of aim assist. Or if it's there, it's really, really, really light. Not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I didn't expect, you know, like Destiny or Halo or Call of Duty levels of shooting mechanics, but I expected... I don't know. I expected it a little bit better than, I don't know, Fallout. Basically, if you're okay with the shooting mechanics in Fallout, they kind of feel like that. Maybe I'll get used to it. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So I wonder if I can hide. And how do I change my weapon? D-pad doesn't do anything. So I guess this is the moment of truth. Let's see if he doesn't see me. Either that or he has no, like, peripheral view. Oh, here we go. No, he doesn't see me. Oh, I did not want to do that. Maybe focusing on shooting in this is the wrong idea. Oh, there's melee. I wonder how you bring up, okay, weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating to the weapon, then selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your T&L weapons, and they'll take care of your enemies. Okay. So, what are the 4 slots? Like, how do I select between the 4 slots, I guess I should say. Armor management. To wear an armor or helmet item, navigate to the item and then select it. You can also manage your armor here Break them down, inspect them, compare to other armor, tag them as junk, or drop them. The random capitalized words and that compare to other armor, that just kind of threw me off. It looks like a new sentence, but it's not. Look at me. I look like a damn fool. Okay. Journal, map, character. See if we can turn the sensitivity down. Maybe that will help me. And okay, so the D-pad is all about the companions. So you do have power moves, power attack. Okay. Oh, okay. So we hold the Y button down. There we go.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Hey.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation. Let it go. Yeah, look.
You out of your mind? No way. Once we've dealt with these marauders, I'm hunting that sick freak down. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Coward, I'll do it myself. I like the subsurface scattering through her left ear. Oh, I expected like some kind of reaction.
Right here, in case you need emotional support.
So wait, did that unlock a quest? Okay, so I guess not. I like the ship designs. You know... Oh, shit. What? Oh, shit. Now, what does this mean? Because I didn't save or anything. I did not expect to see marauders so close to the ship. Or those other soldiers back there. Or cops, or whatever the hell they're supposed to be. Okay, cool. At least there's
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
a checkpoint type system.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for... You out of your... I just... Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Oh, hey. Okay, so that's interesting. I mean, I was rude or whatever, and I told them that I'll do it myself. Okay. Ooh. Wait, are they dead? Yeah, they killed him. She had a rifle. Can't I? Okay, I guess I can't take it. Where's your buddy? Ah, whatever. You've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations. You have gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character leisure to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Ha. Auntie Cleo's management training, skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all the specialized skills in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Okay, I get it. So there's up to 50, you level up the group of specialized skills. And then after 50, you then focused on the specialized skills. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's pretty unique. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. I thought it was every other level. Anyways, maybe you get 10 points per level. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks. The skill's passive bonuses... and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give you or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. It still has that obsidian charm and that humor. That's awesome. Okay, so where do we see the level? Or is it not? Like, I don't understand where the rank for each of these skill groups are. Unless by rank they mean my level. And yeah, 10 points per level, so... We'll go with you. Oh. Boom. 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 We'll just go across the board for right now. No. Back. How do I... Oh, apply. You have unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTD maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Okay. Selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On this screen, you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. Okay, so this is okay. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as by accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. That paragraph just read pretty weird to me. Cheetah. Oh, we're just going to go with the base health.
Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Okay, Ada. Ada. Why does this sound familiar? Was that the AI in Mass Effect? Ada. Sounds like that was the AI in another game.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder. Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder. Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Man.
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Yeah, I am digging this. I am absolutely loving this.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Yeah, are you going to self-destruct?
Jettison procedures initiated.
Whoa.
Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, really?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Man, I just realized
the
how much.
navigation console is offline at this time, Captain.
I just realized how much time has already passed, and I haven't done anything. Whoa.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
I don't like your tone, Ernie.
Altercation, you say? Shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt. Is that an official Spacer's Choice spacecraft on an official Spacer's Choice landing pad? Do I look like an auto-mechanical sanitation unit? The answer to both questions is no. You'll want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice.
Okay, I'll be on my way. Generally, I would probably want to keep talking, but we've done enough talking, and I want to see more of this game before the hour is up. I mean, I don't know if it's just the videos I've seen, but I didn't expect to be as impressed with the presentation as I am. I mean, the voice acting is good. The music is good. Art direction is absolutely fantastic. Performance is good. There's no weird, like, there seems to be some, actually now that there seems to be some frame pacing issue. You can see like the slight hitch or stutter. Hopefully that gets ironed out, but it's not horrible. I mean, frame pacing issues usually stick out to me just absolutely horrible. And this isn't too bad.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Okay, so you can actually lie and say that you're Alex.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
I am a human popsicle.
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting
What?
means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see? 4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Okay. So people have to rent their graves? I'm so confused by that. What happens if... Okay, so you die. Who pays for... I don't know. I do not get that. Okay, so the game is broken down into zones or chunks. That's... Okay, that's okay. I mean, that... I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm kind of disappointed or surprised by that, but I forget who. It might have been one of the reviews that I watched. They did describe it as not open world, but hub world, so I guess it should have been expected. And I don't know if you noticed in the last gunfight, but I'm actually starting to get used to the controls, so they're not too horrible that you can't get used to them. It was just a little jarring at first. The one thing that I am surprised about, considering just, I don't know, how alive the world seems, I guess.
Hit the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
That you can't put your gun away.
Something got you down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Okay, so I think we're going to collect this rent, and then we're going to call it an episode or a video. Let's see if we can find anybody within this immediate region.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
What is this? Ooh, okay. Okay, with it being internal, close range, I think the melee would be better.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Wait, I don't want to be here.
Why it's taking so long to fix.
I think that was the main quest. Okay, so we can sidestep. Here we go.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill. I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
That's the second time that I've heard about a Spacer's Choice handgun misfiring. I wonder if that can happen to the one we have.
Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious.
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Okay, so that wasn't bad. Other than this one unique case that the guy mentioned, I'm suspecting we won't have issues collecting the fees from anyone. Anyone else, at least. See, I really like the background ambient music. I mean, so far, I am really impressed. My expectations were high as it is. I mean, the game reviewed really well. Except for a couple of choice reviews that I saw on Metacritic that it didn't really read, but it I don't know. It seemed like they talked about how Obsidian wasn't doing anything new, where I don't know. Everything is really of high quality, especially for something that's not considered AAA. I mean, this is not considered a AAA game, but you kind of could have fooled me on that, considering how good it runs, how good it looks. Excuse me. I don't know. Maybe it's just the fact that anything out of the ordinary just appeals to me more. So, wait a second. Why do we not have a beacon out here? Oh, you know what? I wonder... So much for me controlling the game better. I wonder if that's his dead body right there. Ooh. That's what I'm talking about. And I like how you're not stuck to the trail. You can go out in this field. Can I pick some mushrooms? That's some excellent skyboxes. They'd give Bungie a run for their money, really. Ooh, hello. I don't think I should be here. Is that a turret? Now, the weapon sounds do kind of lack oomph. How do I... There we go. Like, there's not much bass to them. If that makes sense. Like, it's kind of lacking in power. There's like nice... echo effect, but it's still lacking. The AI isn't anything special, but it rarely is in these games. Not to excuse it. Trip blade. Hello. Now I wonder if I'm picking something up. You hear that like folding sound. Usually when you hear that in games, it seems like you're picking something up. And I don't know where... Repair item. Yeah. Oh, that's why... Okay, so the icon was just pointing to the doors leading outside of the town. Is there any stamina? Yeah, there doesn't appear to be any stamina. Man. I was hoping to finish this quest before the end of the episode, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. That's kind of weird how he got out right before I got here. Wait, is this the guy that is the odd one?
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Nope.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Let's just get straight to the point.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Yep.
That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
I'm not going to be here. Later. You know, I know it's going to sound like I'm just repeating myself, and I am, but it's kind of surprising that with I'm sure a relatively modest budget, that Obsidian was able to accomplish so much. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see what they do with the future projects now that they're part of Microsoft. Because I can see Microsoft giving them even more resources, more money than what they receive from Private Division if they need it. And I forget if it was Obsidian or if it was one of the other smaller studios that said that they've already increased their... I think it was actually, might have been NXile.
Something got you down?
That talked about already having, like, hiring animators and the quality already improving beyond what it was before.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
Got some ambient occlusion going on. I mean, this game is graphically solid. Yeah, it's not going to compete against the Uncharted's and Gears of War of the world, but... Oh, Firefly. Oh, so you could steal things. Okay.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Oh, I think this was the oddball.
And what are you doing here? Visiting? Well, let me give you the grand tour. This here's my domicile, and there's the door. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Sounds like he's already told you. You may as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
A dead man is trying to hire me? You can't afford me.
I'll scratch something together for you. Sell off some of my sundry at Moreau's if I have to. Just hear me out. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Okay, sure.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
You know, the facial animation isn't too bad either.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Whoa. I'm not working for him. Mind your own business. Hey, Doc.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
Bullshit. I don't understand a word you said.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
You know what? I think I'd much rather my body be tossed into a dish than to pay someone to rent my grave out.
With what? My own blood?
Yep.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay, so as I make my way back to Silas, some final thoughts on this. You know, the presentation is solid. I mean, you have absolutely beautiful skyboxes. You have wonderful art direction, excellent writing, You know, just stellar voice acting, sharp texture work all around. So you know, decent texture filtering. Got the more, I guess, standard effects like ambient occlusion, depth of field. Nothing really much in the way of motion blur, but you do, you do have some more advanced effects like the subsurface scattering. Well, I don't know if that's really considered advanced because I don't believe it's all that costly, but you just don't see it in too many games. I don't. The character models are all right. I think they're better than any Oblivion, any Bethesda title, including Fallout 4. Now you do have some pop in, as we saw just there, and there are some other moments before, but the presentation's stellar. So far, I'm definitely being drawn into this world. As someone that hates corporate America, I really like the commercialism slant of at least this town. I would hate to live here. And gameplay-wise, it's good. AI isn't anything special, but again, RPGs and AI just, they're not really known to be amazing. But the gameplay is solid. I'll give it that. It's not amazing. It's not groundbreaking. It's solid. But yeah, we're gonna talk to him. I mean, overall, this is well worth a buy. I'll just say that. I think, even though I'm a Game Pass subscriber, I'm happy to pay for this just because I want to support Obsidian, and let's see what Silas has to say.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
You've already met me.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Okay, let's do this. I am going to stretch this a little long, but to be perfectly honest, I just don't want to stop playing. The texture work actually is really, really excellent. The loading times are okay. For the size of the town, I don't know. I half expect this to load faster, but at the same time, you could go in every house or every building. And that includes the tall building where you're able to go up the elevator. But, yeah, see, like, this is a little on the long side. Now, I do wonder, I think the Xbox One X, and I think, anyways, I think the Xbox One X version has better textures. So I wonder if that may extend the load times beyond the base model. Wait, how?
Go ahead.
Wait, how do I... Oh, wait. So they go in the back, right?
Hey, I saw that. What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Just don't make any trouble for me, okay?
Like, I don't know what I'm looking for. That's what would help.
What can I do for you?
There we go.
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yeah, oh man, I love the music. And I definitely get the Firefly reference and stuff, like with the music and stuff in the game. And just overall look and feel, the writing. It's, oh my god, this game. This is the Fallout game I've been waiting for. It sucks because the moment I turn this off, I'm gonna have to start working on videos. But I do believe, or I would hope that these slight nagging issues, like the texture pop in that appears when you load in a new area, maybe that will be patched up. Even if it's not, it doesn't kill the experience.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, let's try to get more.
And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Now, I don't know if it has to do with the way that I've leveled my character up, because I didn't really put that much effort or thought behind how I leveled my character up. So far, the dialogue options for like persuasion and intimidation and everything, those have been pretty consistent, like easy. Typically in Bethesda games, in the early days of dialogue options, you're not that good at it because your dialogue skills are low. So that's kind of interesting. Anyways, you know what? I'm just going to shut myself up now because I can keep on ranting about this game for a good long while. Oh, I wonder what that is. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen. I definitely have enjoyed what I played. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure to hit... Oh my god. Excuse me. I don't know what happened there. Make sure to hit that like button and hit the bell so you receive notifications of all of our future videos. And until the next video, I'll check you guys out later. See ya.
Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me.